following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Right, so you wake up in the thing the doctor says that.
Oh, what happened? I thought she was dormant again.
No, you were the victim of one mutate destroyer. Apparently, you talked some smack.
I want to register a complaint.
It has already been registered.
Attacking students like that, that's...
It's like right beside you, equally mummified, is Stephanie. Yeah, me too.
What happened? You okay, honey?
I got humiliated again. 2 days in a row. Maybe I'm not cut out for this.
Honey, look, just because there's always going to be someone better doesn't
I don't need counselling right now. I just need a beer, and I want my rest of my vacation day back. And I have an itch on my nose and I can't scratch it. Doc, that's the biggest problem in the world right now.
I'd help you out, but I'm kind of in a full body cast.
Right on the end of your perfectly upturned nose. Some of you are very lucky, aren't you? Some of us get born without bodies, you know. You should think about that. Now, these are going to sound like very boring questions, my dear, but where does it hurt?
Everywhere that I can feel.
You have feeling there. Good! That's really the objective there. Now we're going to put you in the tank. Do you have any allergies that are not on your record? Specifically peanut?
I don't believe so.
Okay. Do you have any phobias regarding being submerged in water or darkness?
I'm not a fan of darkness.
I always found them using quite a bit of a throw current. Now, what music do you prefer to listen to while you are in the tank?
Punk, rock.
We have some rock, I believe.
There's some tapes in my room.
I hope you like Led Zeppelin.
Oh yeah, of course. Who doesn't?
Nobody with any taste. Right, now let's... So, you are uncocooned and you see your body as a ruin.
Oh, what'd she do to me?
Everything. Apparently, it was very short.
I want... never mind. Just... Ow, ow, ow,
Bloop.
ow. Oh, that actually feels kind of nice.
I know you're in the tank. The next day, you are pulled out of a tank. Wake up. Wake up. Sorry, you'll be a different body this time. Wake up. Wake up. There's a grizzled looking at you.
Who are you?
I'm Dr. Abominus. You were expecting the Easter Bunny?
I mean, maybe. You seem to be anybody.
I have no body, girl. Let's see here. How many fingers am I holding up?
Perception of 10.
16.
16?
Very good. Now, does this hurt? Flicks ear.
Ow.
Does this hurt? Flicks toe.
Ow.
Does this hurt? Flicks inner elbow.
It doesn't really hurt, it's just annoying.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Holds up a mirror. Did we get anything wrong?
Character selection.
This time I've got a... Where are we?
You could just put it with the other so you don't keep moving it.
But I'm proud of that one. Oh, where was it? It's 15. Does it?
No, you don't see anything too different. Your hair's undyed.
My hair, I have to re-dye that.
Yes, we had to regrow it.
Oh.
The tank does that. You should know that you have just recovered from what would otherwise be fatal were you anywhere else. You were very reckless in trying to stay around. I do not approve of you damaging my equipment.
What are you talking about?
Pokes abdominals. This. I have to fix you. That's my time and effort. I do not appreciate you being reckless like that.
I wasn't even reckless. I got blindsided by that.
You should have run like everyone else. Oh, damn heroes wanting to throw their bodies on the line all the time, getting them wrecked up all the time. Have massive amounts of reconstruction. That's time that could have been spent playing backgammon.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Your precious time was taken up.
Now, there we go then. Right, you're discharged. You'll want to eat. Out of the other tank is Stephanie is coming out. Sploosh. Right, girl, you're very foolish. Foolish. She was going to antagonize. I wasn't expecting someone who's supposed to be an outside to attack me. Well, unlike your friend, you get a pass on that. Very well.
What?
Now, how many fingers am I holding up? 3. What are they made of? Muscle tissue, skin fibers, all the standard things. You've got a pin in the third knuckle. Good. Does this hurt? No. Are you aware of it? Yes. Are you aware of that? Yes. Are you aware of that? Yes. Mm-hmm. Okay. Does this look right? I swear I was better looking.
316, report to control.
No, it's actually fine. Mm-hmm. You're discharged. You'll want to eat. I had clothes? No, you didn't. Can I have something to wear then?
Ditto.
You're not there, okay. Baggy track pants and baggy top.
Not unless we were told we were allowed to visit already, but
Probably not during the detanking. I don't.
Get out of my infirmary.
Yes, sir.
Oh, and when you've finished eating, and no doubt you'll want to meet your friends, you are to attend the headmaster's office for your disciplinary hearing.
Disciplinary.
You too, girl. Yes, sir. Will be explained when we get there, I guess.
How you coping?
I feel weak.
No offense.
Which is not a normal feeling.
No offense, but you're still probably top 5 strongest woman in the world.
Thanks.
And you still look great, wink.
I look like a beanbag chair in human form.
But I just saw you coming out of that tank, honey.
That's a nat 20. She knows all your secrets now. Oh. Not you too. Oh well. At least you have some decorum and comportment. Why did you stick around? You should have run.
Get through to her. And the thing is, Titanium and I did.
Wait, that was you two? I thought Destroyer killed her.
No, Destroyer came in and almost ruined everything.
I hate that thing. They should take it apart.
They should. If it's attacking students, it attacked you, it attacked me.
Look up other students. Brave face, remember? Don't let them feel how hurt you are inside and how afraid you are of everything now.
I'm more just angry.
I kind of thought you'd... Never mind then.
hey, you ladies are looking great.
Nothing keeps me down for long.
Yeah.
Alvin, I understand you're quite bouncy in a bad situation. Good job.
Yeah.
What happened? I'm completely lost on the last couple
He
of days.
bowled around Weeks and Peterson and bounced them into the thing and
you're a big damn hero.
And then I turned into a trampoline.
Tender.
And then I turned... Yeah, but how are you? You were not looking good when they brought you in.
None of us were.
I haven't seen... Jennifer.
What about
Oh,
Anne?
God. That she's really dead?
No, she was fine the last time I saw her, but she had shackles and stuff on, and I haven't seen her since.
What about Anne?
Titanium?
She was right there beside me when...
What? Then she's probably dead.
No, she was fine. She was standing there when we were checking on Jennifer, and then...
So for the last half day and a bit, she would have been confined to quarters, like under house arrest, pending a disciplinary hearing.
Well, I just saw you and Jennifer come in. That's it.
Tom and H2O will wander over as well and join the rapidly growing group. So you survived again, I see, Stephanie. Yes, ain't nothing gonna break my stride. You know how I do. I'm like, I was really just there for her moral support, really. Oh, yeah, of course. Naturally. You were very foolish, H2O says, to stay around. Very foolish.
Leave no one behind. That was what I was always told.
I regret not being able to see what
The
was
motto
up
of the Heart Guard. She's actually smiling. That's a new expression.
Well, I saw it briefly when she was singing in the pool, but that's about it.
True fact.
I mean, I regret not seeing what was going on, but I mean, they told me to run, they told me to take the little dudes, and those elevators are way too small for everybody that had to run off the surface.
You can engage cargo mode.
It was all my fault.
Your fault. This is Stephanie. Your fault. It's not your fault that thing antagonized her into turning into a rage creature.
I was the one who was antagonizing her. It just finished the job.
What?
I was trying to convince her that her situation wasn't so bad, and it just made her angrier.
Oh, but that's perfectly normal, though. Like, you were just trying to reach out. I'm sure it's fine, right?
I mean, path to hell is founded on good intentions.
H2O looks at this and goes, That is new information. And much is explained by it, yes. That explains a lot, thank you.
You're welcome.
It's a turn of phrase. How do you turn a phrase? It's an expression. It is not.
Metaphor.
It was clearly a phrase.
You know what metaphor is, honey?
They fall from the sky.
No, that's meteors, honey.
I have noticed some around here spell and phrase things incorrectly, so I misinterpreted it. You have my apologies. Anyway, I must go right about this path to hell. Is this well known?
Like he was saying, it's an expression.
It is not. It is clearly a phrase. Or an aphorism. But nonetheless, I must go.
You're not supposed to take it literally.
It's too late, she's gone.
So everybody else was
Midnights! And Johnny.
Everybody else is okay, right?
That was incredible what you tried to do. Saw the whole thing from your point of view. Saw that. That was so amazing. You're such a brave, strong, great girl. My God. I would never have had the courage to do that.
For the benefit of those that did not get to see that, can you storytell what did happen?
There's no need for that.
I'm also not allowed to until the disciplinary hearing's over.
Which I believe we got to go to next.
No, you've got to eat, love. You don't feel it, but you'll be so hungry.
I am
Which
starving.
is why I bought you a bag of chips. Sorry, crisps. Russell.
Thanks. Where'd you get these from?
I don't suppose you got a bag in there for me? No.
Here you go, honey.
Oh, hey, thanks. Oh.
I'll just get something from the mess.
Johnny's like, I'm sorry I arrived so slowly. I really am.
I mean, you were probably just trying to help other people out first, right?
If I'd have seen what was going on, I could have zapped that giant thing, and then Jennifer would never have turned. Nothing's immune to lightning, well, except maybe Jennifer. Nothing's immune to what I've got. I've been told that. I've been told it's, like, very useful in stopping mutants.
True.
I'm so sorry. It's no excuse for me not being there on time. I'm supposed to be Johnny Lightning.
You might have ended up like me if Destroyer had turned on you.
She wouldn't have been able to. Maybe, perhaps, some Egyptians believe.
You're just running on assumption there, honey. But your intentions are nice.
Johnny, man, the whole thing was over in an instant. By the time we got everyone down here safe and everyone was all spreading out...
Two of our most powerful members confined to the infirmary for a record 9 hours. He's never needed that long to reconstruct anybody.
I mean, I wouldn't say I'd be one of the most powerful one of these.
Well, I mean, one of. Maybe. I mean, you need just faith in yourself. You see that giant big rock she lifted up? Gave you guys the time to get out of there. It really did. Radiates faith and confidence and believability.
Is that still out there?
No, they pulled it down. With Major Tom. He's also kicking himself he didn't get there in time.
He wasn't even near.
Actually, half the teachers are feeling pretty low. Not that they could have done anything. Has anyone seen Anne?
No, I wanted to have a talk with her. She was right there when it happened.
Yeah, me too.
But I heard she got confined to quarters.
Yeah, probably for breaking the rules or something, I don't know. Anyway,
Hey, she actually stopped.
You shouldn't really talk about it yet. You better get something in you. Food, I mean.
Smirk. I'm gonna head to the man. Thanks, everybody.
You and Stephanie eat. Now it is disciplinary hearing time. Who wants to go first?
I'm eager to go because I've got some...
So you're going second.
Yeah.
Right, so you're brought in. There's the headmaster. There's Professor Maldred on one side. They're sitting at like a formal bench. There's a bell on it. And beside it there is a small, really beat up book. Like about that big. If you want to know the title and read it, it's called Rocks and Shoals. And, so there's Professor Maldred on one side. And on the other side is Miranda. He's like, this formal hearing into a student's conduct is brought to convention. Ding! Alvin Clay, you are to be commended for your quick thinking in saving a student's life and livelihood, keeping a clear head in the middle of a great crisis. A commendation will be entered into your record for such. You have been cleared of wrongdoing in this case, and are instead to be rewarded for your good service, such as be placed in your quarters by the time you return. Do you have anything to say before this committee, before judgment is finally passed?
Not really, sir.
Very well. Ding, ding, ding. Hearing into your case is concluded. Speak of it to no one until the processing is complete.
Yes, sir. Thank you for your time.
Very good, my boy. Others go in. You're last. Just because you said you were eager.
No. Yeah.
You go in the same setting. Everyone's looking very grave. Have a seat. Ding! This hearing into official disciplinary conduct is convened. Roxanne Emery, do you, in the events that passed yesterday, do you recall hearing the evacuation alarm?
Sir, yes, sir.
You chose to ignore it.
Sir, yes, sir.
Why?
I felt the need to protect the others, sir, and felt that I had the ability to.
How did that work out? Do you feel?
It actually worked out fine, sir.
I am told the feat of constructing such a large obelisk is abnormally rapid development for a student. However, in circumventing the prescribed procedures for students and the evacuation alarm, you acted against the rules laid down.
Sir, yes, sir.
And as a result, were injured by still being in the area. Apparently, one of the largest injuries one has sustained. Now, I understand you have a formal complaint against Pterodino M01, known as the Destroyer.
Sir, yes, sir.
I can attest to the belligerence of the unit in question. I do not need your testimony at this point. Very well, Headmaster. Will you please describe the events which led to your injury at the hands of this unit, so it is alleged?
As best I can, sir. I was blindsided by the assailant, sir. But I will describe the events up until that point, sir.
And you do.
And I do.
Accurately, I assume.
Absolutely accurately.
Very well.
But with a little tinge of, there's because this is my perception, I thought we talked Jennifer down and everything was all good, and then...
So, you can see, Headmaster, the arrogant presumption of Cadet Emery. He stands up, he's walking behind you like a prosecutor. Of Cadet Emery led her to 1. Be out of position during an engagement between Handler and Akita, and 2. To be aggressive and unwarranted to someone who is under the effects of battle adrenaline. A situation we were made aware of. Miranda's and how could she be aware of it? She, the student, is expected to follow the evacuation order, and therefore it was not necessary to disclose that detail, as you are well aware. The cadet has brought her injuries onto herself and should be charged the full medical cost of restructuring her to this point. The case is very clear. Thank you. Do you have anything to say in your defense? Any witnesses to call? Yes, actually, she does have a witness. We would like to call Dexter Midnight. Dexter. Very well. He will just come in like they were expecting this. Young man, please replay the events that you witnessed from everyone present's perspective. You are now... Everyone in this room is now made aware of your perspective of these events, however traumatizing that may be.
Yeah.
And you just like that. Then you see it from Jennifer's point. No, you don't, because you can't read it. You see it from Destroyer's point of view, where just like and you feel intense waves of hatred towards you.
And then I see myself getting...
And then you see yourself basically being cracked. You see half your face fly off.
Yeah.
Then you see it grab you by the leg, whip you into the air, and just slam you around on the ground like Hulk did to Loki. And you see it just grabbing your legs and ripping you apart until half your body is torn up from crotch to rib cage, and then just toss you into a rock wall and leave you there. Well, I think that's enough. Miranda vomits.
Can we stop, please?
Sorry, love. I have to do it that way. And then you see the rest play it from it also plays out from
Anne's, I'm guessing.
Anne's point of view, where you feel the intense waves of fear and lack of confidence in self that she feels. And then while she's holding back the fist, there's exhilaration and just oh my god, I can do this. And that also you also feel the weight of her body getting heavier as she gains self confidence and the metal crawls further up her. And well, I feel that is enough evidence, Professor. I believe charges should be pressed, continued, and an advisory noted against the student's record. However, I believe we should proceed on to the final disciplinary hearing now, Headmaster.
Very well. Cadet Area, a disciplinary action is being put into your file for violation of the rules. Do you have anything to say about this?
I do have a question, Your Honor.
You don't need to call me that, but go ahead.
I assume this is related to me avoiding the klaxon to get out.
That is the only charge filed against you.
Then I fully accept this, sir.
Very well. The note has been added to your file. You're dismissed. Please do not discuss this until the processing is complete.
May I speak freely, sir?
Of course.
I still believe that there should be some kind of disciplinary action made against the destroyer. She attacked 2 students with very little control. How can you expect somebody to be a handler who can't even control her own raw emotions?
Does that complete your free statement?
I would also like to note that Titanium and I both had the situation under control, as you saw, and it was her who was proceeding to make things worse. Titanium also managed to hold back the dangerous individual.
Does that complete your statement?
For now, yes.
Thank you. Ding, ding, ding. This hearing is concluded.
Come on, love. I'll get you a coffee. It can't be easy seeing what she did to you. The only person left in the waiting room is the destroyer.
And I'll just mouth a thank you to Miranda on the way out.
Blank.
You're welcome.
Dex will say, there's only one person left in the waiting room, it is the destroyer. Just looks at you as she passes and just like...
How does Dex react to that?
He does not very, very studiously. Although,
he might
there is a little tightening around his eyes. Come on, off we go, come on.
Yeah, I was going to say, he might want, if he's picking up on my emotions, it's like I'm very struggling to hold back to say something. Even though what she did to me. Maybe because of what she did to me.
Come on.
Hopefully.
Yeah,
Put her back down and put her into the vat she came from.
We've got to get out of range of the hearing room or they can't start.
Thanks, Dex.
I wish I hadn't had to show you that. That was nasty. Dexy won't come out of her room. I can still feel it, though.
Oh, poor
She's
thing.
so upset. She quite likes you. Not in that way, though.
Oh, that's a shame.
She likes sausage, not taco.
Oh, well, there's other fish to try.
Some of us just want that one really good fish.
I'll give him a hug.
Cheers. Come on, let's go get something in you.
Point Dex.
So, about 3 hours later, there's a processing complete. Verbal isolation concluded. We may now discuss what all of you have probably already secretly discussed.
I wonder what the outcome's going to be.
Well, the destroyer's being put back in a van and driven off.
Good riddance.
Titanium's looking really pleased with herself.
I was going to go to see Titanium.
Well, she's in her room at the moment. Jennifer answers, yes.
Oh, hey there, honey. Is Titanium in? Anna, mean?
Yes. Come in.
Oh, but I'm glad you're doing well, by the way.
She's wearing huge iron shackles.
Wish they didn't have to do that to you.
It's only right. I'm sorry. I just finished saying I'd never do it again, and I did it again.
It was my fault. I provoked you. I got you
Just
worked
couldn't
up.
stand that thing. Sorry. I'll leave you two alone. Yeah, Titanium's just like, you should eat something. You've been starving yourself. Yes, Mum.
Did you? I think you wanted to do something.
Well, I wanted to go back to my room to find out what was in it.
Your terminal's blinking. It's just got a formal notice of the conclusions of your disciplinary hearing. And in your room has been placed a music player. A boombox. Sort of thing.
So, for the sake of narrative convenience, it's probably like lean out the door. First person to see is Jennifer leaving. Like, Jen, come on, you got to check this out.
Yes.